Bill. Empty envelope. Viacom cease and desist. Text Mike about plug for interface. Oh, hey everybody, Mr. Eric Jenkins coming at you with a brand new video. Today is Monday. Unfortunately, don't have any interesting mail for y'all this week. However, I will be highlighting a few things in my collection as kind of a fallback if I don't have anything cool to unbox for Mondays. Usually I tend to try and leave things as, Mondays come, or Sundays and Mondays start to approach. I, kind of figure stuff out. But anyways, did not have anything interesting that I could unbox. It is the week of this Saturday coming up is my fiance's birthday, so unfortunately I cannot show you guys her birthday presents because they're secret. I can't open them on here because then she'll watch and then she'll know what they are. So can't do that. So I will be highlighting some interesting items in my collection, and today's kind of fail-safe video is pop culture autographs. As if you've seen any of my card unboxings for baseball, you might have seen some of the autograph cards that I've pulled, or I might have talked about some of the cooler sports cards that I have in my collection. However, this time around we are going to be actually talking about pop culture autographs memorabilia that I do own. So if you like this type of content, please feel free to subscribe for future content, as I do hope to do some film, videos, some long form essays, video game reviews, as well as I do Pokemon card unboxings, as well as some cool pickup videos and some tips and tricks on collecting various things throughout my YouTube career. Leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it, as well as leave a comment down below of what kind of autograph items you have in your collection, but always be kind to one another's in the comments. So without further ado, let us flip on over to the table. It is a nice fall evening, so we're going to put the crisp fall night candle in the corner right there. But we are going to be going over some of the cool pop culture autographed items that I do have in my collection. I guess starting off with one of the newer properties that has been, making waves over the past 5 years, and that is this right here. This is a Top Series 1 Gaten Matarazzo as Dustin Henderson Stranger Things Season 1 autograph card. So my story behind these, my fiance and I got into Stranger Things late when Season 2 was pretty much out and, popular. A few months later, we decided to, join the hype train, see what it was all about. Fell in love with Season 1, dove right into Season 2. When we were watching Season 2, we decided, hey, this was also the time when I started looking at, autograph cards, just sports cards and other things in general, and decided to start opening some Topps Season 1 cards. Just so, little fun thing. I used to open up, Jurassic Park cards when I was a kid, and Gremlins and Dick Tracy cards just to get some gum, but we do have some nicer, not nicer, but this is the nicest autograph that we do have from our Stranger Things collection. Then after we got bored with Season 1, we went to Season 2, which has, some other autographs in there. Yet to have hit a Millie Bobby Brown or a Finn Wolfhard or, a Sean Astin from Season 2, but Dustin was one of our favorite characters, so we had to get one of these. This was a redemption card from Topps. For those who don't know, when you open a pack, it's usually just a blank white piece of paper on one side, and the other one just says, scratch this code, start a Topps profile, and we'll send you the card when it's ready. So, very, very cool card right there. We might get back into it when Season 4 rolls around. There's 3 sets currently out, Season 1, 2, and the upside down sets. We don't have any of the upside down sets currently, so maybe we'll dive into that and hopefully do hit a Millie Bobby Brown autograph, as those are the bigger cards to hit, as well as a Harper autograph. So let's get into the next property, which is one of my favorite television shows of all time. And if you known me or followed me long enough, you might have known that I am a Simpsons fan. And I do have 3 nice Simpsons autograph cards. These are 2001 Inkworks cards. Inkworks put out a set of Simpsons cards in the 2000s. They also have a 2002 autograph chase list as well. We have Dan Castellaneta, known for doing Homer. We have Yeardley Smith, who is one of the few actors or actresses on the show that only does one voice, or one, major to minor character. And then a Pamela Hayden, who does Milhouse and a lot of minor characters. Weird story about these. I do like these over the following year, to the 2002, because the 2002 is like the actual full character with just a colored background, and it just shows like these are the people that I like. I like this 4 square look, and then the back of the cards pretty much shows that they're the voice actor or actress by having the open Simpsons mouth. I ended up getting this one, and I paid way too much for it, but I was like, I really want one of these autograph cards. The person was like, well, I might have another one, let me see what I have. If it, I'll charge you the same price. So I ended up getting he had a Dan Castellaneta as well. And then I ended up getting this one this year, fairly cheap, from an eBay seller in Canada, which was cool. It would be nice to have a Nancy Cartwright, just to kind of, flesh out the set a little bit more, but her autograph is relatively expensive. Hank Azaria is also on the list as well. His autograph kind of fluctuates, but very, very cool, Simpsons autograph cards. If I could have one autograph card from the Simpsons sets, it would be the Art DeBart card, which was from the original, I believe, Topps Simpsons card. I don't know if it was a buyback, I'm not 100% sure, but it was a Matt Groening sketch card, and there's 50 of them in circulation, and all of them have different little sketches. Usually he sketches like a Bart saying something is usually what he'll do, but that card just looks absolutely beautiful, and I've always fell in love with it. So that is my Simpsons autograph collection for cards. Don't have any other Simpsons autographs currently. I do have, some other random Simpsons items as well. Hopefully I can do a video showing you guys those. Next is another huge property, probably one of the biggest science fantasy properties of all time, Star Wars. So I do have a few Star Wars autograph items that I will show right about now. The first one being a card, which is a James Earl Jones Darth Vader. This is from Topps 2004. Very, very solid card. Always loved the look of these autograph cards from Topps, so they're always going to be a good quality. Wish this card was in a little bit better condition. There's some wear on the edges. I would get this graded, but that's alright. James Earl Jones, very famous actor, known for doing the voice of Darth Vader, but not the acting aspect of it, but very, very iconic role in the Star Wars franchise. Very, very excited to have this card in my collection. Next is not a card, but a lot of pieces of paper. I'm going to actually move the candle back for this one, because I don't want anything bad to happen there. This is a Star Wars Force Awakens script signed by J.J. Abrams. Very, very cool. Beckett certified, as well as the certification card right there. I've kept it in the bag since I've gotten it. I ended up getting, there's a lot of, these aren't that expensive, and I wanted something modern for Star Wars for autographs, and there was a person auctioning off this, and there's a couple other things he was auctioning off as well. Had to jump on it. The Force Awakens was a relatively big success, a big deal for, I guess my generation, and I guess just in Star Wars in general, because it's not the prequels. We're going to continue on and, do some other stuff. And JJ, I think, did a pretty decent job with this film. So I, had to scoop something up that was a little more modern. Put that in the back there. Covering Dan. The last item is something that it's a work in progress, and when I mean work in progress, I need to get a frame for it. But it is a Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, rest in peace, and a Mark Hamill autographed picture. Very, very cool piece. I ended up picking this up at work. There was another autograph from, I believe it was the prequels. So I had like Samuel L. Jackson and a few other people. But this one was the one I needed to take. It is gem certified. Not the best company to have a cert from. So I think when I get a little bit more money rolling in, I will get this certified from either PSA or Beckett, and I will frame it, which will be really, really nice. Carrie Fisher, after her passing, her autograph has been very, very sought after. Harrison Ford, definitely a well-known family name in cinema. And then Mark Hamill did very well with voice acting in the 80s and the 90s. And just an iconic, trio of an autograph coming in for the last Star Wars piece. And this last autograph, making this video kind of short, because I've noticed that a lot of my videos have been longer, so I'm trying to make them, as streamlined as possible. Another fantasy popular film franchise is the Harry Potter franchise. And this is probably my holy grail of collecting this. If I had to choose, I would, I'd rather sell my Nintendo 64 collection than get rid of this card, because this card is just a really, really cool piece of A, film history, and B, it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece of work. This is a Harry Potter art box, Goblet of Fire, quad auto relic card, and it has autographs from all 4 members of the Triwizard Tournament. So we've got Harry Potter, we have Victor Crumb, we have Fleur, and we have Cedric Diggory. In the center are all 4 of their robes, like pieces of their robes, and all 4 are autographed by the respected actor and actress. So we've got Daniel Radcliffe, Clemence Posey, Robert Pattinson, and I always can never remember this gentleman's name. It is Stanislav Janovinsky. Sorry if I butchered that one, brother. But very, very cool card. I got it authenticated by Beckett. I didn't get the card graded. These cards are very hard to grade. A, the packs weren't the best from what I'm seeing, and B, it's just a thicker card because of that. So a lot of holders don't hold it well. Autograph grade 9, because a lot of the Clemence Posies, it's either her pen or just how she writes. If you can see, there's some spacing there, so they are really, really hard on that. But this is just an awesome card for a few reasons. One, this is like the big chase card for Harry Potter fans that went through the trading cards. The only other card that I know that is more expensive than these are the Emma Watson signature cards. Her autograph typically goes for around $1,800 to $2,000. The last one of these sold for around $1,600 to $1,700. But regardless, you've got Daniel Radcliffe, $600-700 autograph. You've got Stan the Man up top, who played Victor Crumb. His autograph usually goes for about $100. Clemence Posey's another $100, and Robert Pattinson, who I am banking on. Well, I know he's going to do pretty well as the new Batman. But, you got 2 heavy hitter actors right here, and their robes and their autographs, so it's a very, very cool card to have. This is my pride and joy. I ended up picking this up from work as well. As you can see, we got Artbox right there. Artbox apparently does not make cards anymore, unfortunately, and sealed boxes of this product usually go for around $300 to $400, but I don't need to open any more up, or open up any in general, because I have this card here. And I did see one on eBay get listed as a PSA 8.5 going for around $2,400, but that listing is no longer there, and it looks like it hasn't sold, so the seller must have retracted it. So it is a very sought after card in the collecting community, but I love it. It sits on a shelf with the Universal Triwizard Tournament wands that you can get at the parks. You can buy the interactive wands or just the regular model wands, but this one actually is a stand, and it has a little participant of the tournament, and I think it's just really cool. It sits right underneath it, and I love how it looks. So anyway, this has been my pop culture autographed items list. Let me know down in the comments if you've got any cool autographs, whether it be, you know, from a rock band or a pop artist, TV show, film, director. Let me know down below if you've got anything cool that you want to share. Always just please be nice to one another in the comments. That's the only one thing I do ask. And sorry for not having a lot of things in the mail to open, but these are just nice little fallbacks that, you know, I can show you guys a little bit of my collection as we go on through this YouTube journey. But thanks again for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you like this type of content, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.